back in Madden League. Let's get this dub.
So I want to get another policy in. The one on this side, it's over on the side that he's welding on right now. But luckily, on that other side, so when I had when they had taken my car, I ended up getting another. What? Oh, you want to put the bunch of clothes back on? Put it right there.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys.
What's my weed go?
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back.
Hell no. Fuck I do with my blunt, man.
You still got that 3/4 in socket on? Yes, a bigger socket. Want to hold it for me?
The fuck?
Don't do me like that. Come on, sir. They already said last time. Yeah. Yeah, they ain't spending all that shit on me. Damn shit, I don't know. Motherfucking camera screen, dark as hell. How the hell am I see what the hell I'm filming?
Line. It'll come out to the 35.
What the fuck? Let me roll up a couple of them bitches. God damn. Fuck. How the hell I do that shit?
He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Vikings first down.
On the ground is Mason. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Oh, really?
First and 10.
That's what you're doing?
15 yards. That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A run. And here's Mason. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30.
My lighter too?
A run of 8 yards.
Brings up second and 2. The Cowboys 27-yard line.
Hold on, man. I gotta find my shit. The fuck? The blunt and a lighter. This shit fucked up. All right, we back on deck. God damn, that's crazy. Don't know where the lighter at, but I got a backup lighter. Man. All right,
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll run. This is Mason. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. 72.
He's
Good
got
shit.
his man. It's Jefferson.
Good shit.
And he's in. What a try. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6
We
points.
got that off because we ain't have our shit together. Sorry, though.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the rookie who played in-state at Austin. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Prescott. That's going to be incomplete.
What did you jump
Good
for,
block by the
bruh?
defender bodied his
You
man
didn't
up.
have to do that.
Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Well, left side, caught by Ferguson. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
A run once more with Blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Blue going to get it again here on first down. Space to run. Inside the 20. And he's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he'll get forward for a couple. Osa Odigizua there on the tackle.
27-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. That's quickly out to Jefferson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead. Reichard out now following the touchdown. as he kicks this one away. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play.
All right, these motherfuckers kind of surprising us with all this.
So we are 3-1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Vikings with the edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go, boy!
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's
no chance at all. He'll go down. Javon Hargrave getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd.
Wake up, fellas.
That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
He'll let this go for Pickens. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He connects with Jordan Addison. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 21 on that connection. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's a run. It's Jones.
Really?
And he will get into the end zone. Aaron
Wow, ain't
Jones.
nothing to do about that.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Oh, man.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down, Prescott. Open man down the field is Turpin. And he will go all the way. Devontae Turpin, touchdown Cowboys. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. Oh, a loose football. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Yeah, here we go!
Again, it's Blue. Open space inside the 10. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal at the 2-yard line. Blue score! Touchdown, Cowboys! What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Now, Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it, and the Cowboys will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's rally back up in this game. Act like we could do a Cowboys, goddammit. You take that back. Act like my Cowboys, goddammit.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. His pass, right side, going to be caught by Harrison. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Get this complete, it's Addison again. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. DeMarvion Overshown in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. A short one taken by Hawkinson. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up a 4th down. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
You see if I can get something going with it.
Possession. They've got it at their own 42.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Line 8. Yeah, here we go. I think. Line 8. Here we go, 47. 26.
Dak gonna throw it here on first down. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. First and 10 now from the 36.
47. Yeah, here we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
First and 10 at the
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This will be a 38-yard attempt.
for the Cowboys field goal.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent, giving them an opportunity to come away with some points of their own.
And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Cavante Turpin on the return.
Hold on to
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Yeah!
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Now the first carry for Miles Sanders. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and a couple. Once again, it's Sanders. Whoa! And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 16 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half, Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
A run with Blue. Finding room to the 20. And he'll be taken down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Blue. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Yeah! Here we go!
Again, here comes Blue. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go!
Here's a run. And he will score again. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. That's touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the 1st half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this 2nd half. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground is Mason. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Quentin Williams there to make the play.
Number 26. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Now screen set up for Mason. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's Here's 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the 1st down marker. That's a pickup at 9. And it's going to set up 2nd and 1.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. A run. And here's Mason. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run. This is Mason. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
A little too close.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. To throw, it's McCarthy.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
He'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
3rd, they need 8. Looking to throw. McCarthy.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
That is caught for 3. And they continue to churn out 1st downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal.
Excellent.
This one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Cowboys' 5-yard line.
McCarthy to the air. On set. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Donovan is a rocker. Gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
That is caught out wide on the RPO.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. It is 2nd and 9. Pistol now for Prescott.
Oh!
Break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Keep that shit on the ground, boy.
Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 11 brings up 3rd and inches.
This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. They'll drop to throw. That one taken in. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Minnesota. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job. Get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
Not getting this block back.
A 1-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Dak going to give this to Blue. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
Lou going to get it again here on 1st down. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. A run once more with Blue. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Yard. That's all they need on this 3rd and goal.
Yeah! Here we go. Hey, kill!
They'll try to run it with Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. First down throw there is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here comes 2nd down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Cut 19. Cut.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
The Vikings, 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.